You wanna know what kills most men's week? It's not stress, it's not work, it's not the schedule. It's Wednesday. Monday comes, they're locked in. Tuesday, they're still going. And when Wednesday comes, they make a choice and choose comfort. And by Friday, they are looking back at the week and wondering, how did this happen? I'm gonna show you how to never be there again. Here's a cycle. Tell me if this sounds familiar. Monday comes, you trained, you ate well, you ran your meetings very well, and went to bed feeling like the man you're trying to be. And Tuesday comes, maybe you're not as sharp as Monday, but you still did some work. And by Wednesday, you're trying to think, can I do it or not? And then Thursday comes, you're trying to recover from missing Wednesday. Now by Friday, you're looking back and wondering, how did this happen? You've mentally checked out, the week is over in your head. That's the momentum collapse cycle. It's not a time management problem, it's not a scheduling problem, it's an identity problem, because you're treating the week like a bunch of separate days instead of the already made decision. Real talk. Before I give you the structure, I need you to hear this. You don't stay consistent because you're motivated. Motivation comes and goes. You stay consistent because that's who you've chosen to be. There's a big difference between a man who says, I'm trying to get in better shape, and a man who says, I train. That's what I do. One of these men wakes up and negotiates with himself. The other one just goes. That's the difference. And look, I'm not talking about being some robot who never has a bad day. I'm talking about settling the question before the question comes up. Because Wednesday at 5:30 a.m., you wake up and you're already sore, you're already tired. That's not a time to figure out who you are, because you've already answered that question. That's a time for you to work on what you've already said. The question is, who are you when nobody's watching? When nobody is checking in with you? When no one is there to see you? That's the real you. That's the person you're building every single week. You're either building or taking away from who you want to be. Every session is proof. Every time you show up when you don't want to, that's the brick. You're building a building. Now, let's talk about how to structure your week properly. Here's a framework, one principle behind all of it. Let's start with Monday. Monday, you want to set the standard. You're not going to war. You're not destroying yourself on Monday. You're just telling your body and mind that I'm back into it. Do your compound lifts, deadlifts, bench press, do your sets, do your reps. You're not testing your max, you're just getting into the arena. Finish with 10 or 15 minutes of conditioning, sled push, row, bike, just to clear your mind and letting your body know that you're here for this. Tuesday is you keeping the body in conversation. Tuesday is not a rest day. A rest day is when you do not know what to do with your body. Think about Tuesday as your skill day. You wanna go for a run, a walk, play a sport, do some mobility work. A run, in case you got it into you. Think about that as a way to keep the momentum before you get into Wednesday. You're not grinding, you're staying warm. You're keeping the body engaged and mind engaged. Now, that brings me to Wednesday. Train like you earn it. This is the hardest day of the week. You know why? That's on purpose. This is where most men quit. This is where you go for your most demanding conditioning, your hard session. Train like you mean it, because sometimes of the week, this might be the only day that you will train. So keep that in mind. Thursday, you want to stack on top of it. You made it through the hard day of the week, so prove it wasn't a fraud. Thursday is your secondary session. You want to think hypertrophy. You want to train around 80%. It's not a recovery, but at the same time, you're not keeping it high intensity. This session is about proving to yourself that you didn't peak, you still have more in the tank. Friday, finish standing. This is where you keep it short, sharp, and just get it done. Think about 20 minutes or 30 minutes of conditioning, or do body weight circuit, sprints, anything that can help you get the work done. The most important thing here is to finish strong. Finish the week like a man who earned it, because you did, didn't you? Yes, you did. I know you did. So that's how you close up the week strong and get into the weekend with that mindset of not always finishing the week on Wednesday. Now, here's the part most training videos skip, and it will be the part that will undo everything that I just told you if you don't handle it very well. By Wednesday, your brain is tired. from training, from leading, from working, from navigating life and making decisions. And the tired brain will lie to you that you deserve a break, you deserve to take off. It will dress up laziness as wisdom. And the tired brain will lead you to think, oh, I can skip this day. It will say, listen to your body, when it really means, I don't feel like it. So here's how to protect yourself properly. 1, you wanna pre-decide everything. Sessions on calendar, what time, place, the focus. You don't wanna make decisions when you're depleted because you've already made them on Sunday. 2, the session is non-negotiable, but flexible. You have to train. You don't have to train for 1 hour. Even 20 minutes of real effort is enough. The goal is not to skip, but to scale. 3, your identity is the building. Your feelings are the weather. You don't cancel the building because it's raining. You show up anyways. The goal is to show up, not to cancel. That way, the feelings will follow. 4, celebrate small wins. Some days you'll hit PRs. Some days you'll grind through something mediocre. That also builds. Hard or soft, it also builds. The thing here you have to keep in mind, the only day that didn't count is the day that you skipped. Because consistency is a cheat code. Consistency is not sexy. As I bring this to a close, I want to leave you with something real. The week that you're about to have already has a version of you in it. There's a version of you that negotiates, puts things off, delays, and tells himself, tomorrow will be different. That guy ends the week a little disappointed, a little farther away from the person he wants to be. And there's a version of you that decided, before the excuses, before the alarm, before life got complicated, that guy held the standard. Not perfectly, but consistently. That's the man you're building. 1 week, 1 session, 1 decision. Momentum isn't a feeling, brother. It's who you're choosing to show up as every day. Go build yours. And if this hit, share it with another man who needs to hear it. Because we do this every week. See you in my next one.